But yeah, so Azora does just sort of scratch her head. I'm definitely not the person to give this speech. Okay, so I told you, I come from a place called Grimwood, right? And there is a king there, but not much real power over the land anymore. And the two big religions have divided the country up, and there's a lot of it's war at this point, and just lots of fighting, and there's no real trustworthy authority. The king has no interest in matters of the country, and the big religious organizations are deeply corrupt. There's a group of pirates off the coast that, I mean, they're pirates. They still, kidnapping ships and everything, but they're still better than any of the major religious forces, and they've done a lot to keep Grimwood as a whole safe from some of the naval colonial powers that have had an eye at moving in on the weaker thing. Their things are more complicated than criminals are always bad, and sometimes you have to be willing to go for the focus your energies on the bigger evil here.
Yeah. So Silvana just kind of looks like up at the sky, contemplating it a bit, and just says, "When all the heroes are focused on taking on the big issues, it's the little guys who suffer."
And Azor sort of nods and, says, I definitely agree, but these guys are about, and, pointing at, like, indicating the bandits around us, are about as little as they come.
Yeah, she sighs and just nods her head and just says, let's do our best tomorrow."
Let's.
And walks off back towards the wagon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Azor just sort of sighs, tired, frustrated, relieves Lotus of his whole thing, and then,
Gotcha.
finishes up her shift.
All right. And then Axe does the shifts. And then we'll do all the shifts now. Okay. So, the rest of the night passes without much issue.
Way.
So, it's up. You're all up. It's the day of the advancement towards the Loose Branch area. So, what's the first part of the master plan, Agus?
So, I was hoping that yesterday I'd have people kind of scouting out, see if any adjustment was made, but we do a kind of slow approach on probably the most populated side. And when we're in range, when we got, like, sight on a bunch of people, we basically open with a salvo. Javelins thrown, as many people taken out as possible in one sweep as the, like, fight begins. And then we rush in. We basically bombard them and then,
Right.
don't give them any time to, like, make a foothold or get a defense ready. Which you probably won't, considering if they are as mad as they say, they're not going to really fight tactically, so we're just going to hit them as hard as we can, as fast as we can.
The intelligence you've gathered tells you that in Loose Branch itself, which is a village, raised up in the trees. It's a tree. It's like it's a bunch of tree houses basically with walkways between them.
So we're gonna want to be up a little bit before we do anything.
That's where most of them are concentrated, and then around them to the south I mean, that's where like a few of them are concentrated. But then around them to the south, more loosely, is where there are more wandering stragglers, and that's where a lot of the attacks happen.
Okay, actually, then change that. So we're not gonna. But if there's a lot of them that are stragglers, and that's probably most of the population at this point, yeah, then readjusting for that, we're basically going to be picking off stragglers before we move into the town itself.
Right.
See how many we can take out before, like, as a whole, they get wary. Or if they don't notice us at all, then fine, we'll just keep picking them off.
This is not a good situation for Azora to have lost most of her damage.
Okay, so your plan is essentially to advance through the stragglers towards Loose Branch.
Yeah, picking off as many as we can.
With the sort of formation of you and the player characters along with Lotus and
So yeah, it's frontline fighters are Lotus, Azora, Axe. I'm the middle line. And then we got the back line, which is everybody else. Though we probably have
Gotcha.
that back line probably far more spread out than us.
yeah. Alright. Sounds good.
Yeah, and they are
No.
hitting people with javelins, spears. Like, the idea is take them out quietly.
Right. So, do you take your Bogged potion?
Someone better. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Alright. Roll
No,
wisdom.
Axe will too. Or Azora will too.
Volunteering Axe.
I mean, Axe should. Axe resists
Oh
magic.
no.
That is true. Axe does resist
Oh.
magic.
Recover my health.
Alright.
Alright,
Are you gonna take it, Axe?
Yeah, sure, why not? Axe could use a little drink.
Axe just drinks his with breakfast. He's a bit thirsty.
Me thirsty! Clunk! Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Aegis
Alright, now roll
is,
con.
Well,
Axe,
Neo.
specifically roll con.
Oh yeah, do I have to roll con? Oh shit.
Yeah, I'd like you to roll con.
Okay.
be a fan of that.
Okay, cool.
Boom.
Axe, the potion works completely as intended on you. You can see.
Oh god, he's the only one who's got this guy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You can see the outlines of bodies through underneath the bog water.
Oh!
Yeah.
Axe just looks on. This is strange.
And you can also see like if they start to move, which will alert you to if they're just dead bodies or actual threats lying in wait. Azora,
Yes.
you can see the outlines of bodies as well. You can also see the outlines of everything else.
Oh,
Whoa.
Nice.
So yeah, you see all the outlines of the bodies. You also see all the outlines of like planks of wood and of abandoned spears and swords and of abandoned and also just of like dead animals and of.
You know, I'm starting to
Every
feel
dead
that,
animals are bodies.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel that she got the worst option because now she can't discern shit. Like she can't discern shit away from shit.
it's fine, she's just got outlines.
Oh,
Yeah,
she has a wife.
She's just got a cel-shaded universe. Not
No,
cel-
she's playing Turok on wireframe mode.
Meanwhile, Aegis.
Oh no, I'm blind.
Goes blind.
You start
I have a seizure.
everything. No. So you kind of like get a bit of a headache, and when you open your eyes, you're basically bog colorblind.
Oh.
Everything has the coloration of the dead water bog.
Oh.
So things will actually blend in harder for you.
Oh. Aegis keeps this to himself for the moment. Unsure
See, I
what
was
to do.
expecting something like X-ray vision that's too good, and everyone just looks like horrible. Like you can see everyone's insides, you can't see their skin.
No,
See,
this
it could've
deprived me
been-
of the
yeah.
ability to navigate.
Yeah. Well, stay.
Stay frosty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you start advancing forward,
Maybe we should just tie a rope around your waist and like Azora's or Lotus's or something. You can just get probably not Axe with his propensity for charging, but
Can I
So-
reach into my adventuring gear and produce some lenses? Some color
so,
lenses.
what were Blake's party's exact orders? Since they're
Well-
following them exactly.
So we're basically gonna comb forward towards Loose Branch, and they are to pick off people quietly until they hear any signs of battle, at which point they're to form up and basically act as skirmishers, like hitting them with thrown weapons and such.
Okay, so their job is to pick off lone madmen.
Yeah, if they're like
That's their
wandering.
default.
Yeah.
Right.
And if there's a battle, they're to regroup and act as basically a big block of thrown javelins and shit.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead, and I will roll something to myself.
Oh no, this is how we die.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Okay, as you're advancing forward into, like, you're at the outset of this. So this is at the point where where the madmen are the most spread out. They report that they've been, though you train with them, they practice their aim. As you're heading in, they manage to pick off, like, just by throwing their javelins and spears into the brains. They pick off 7.
Okay, that's nothing to
7.
sneeze at.
7 straggling madmen.
nice.
Now then, Axe. You notice as you move forward, things are going smoothly, but you start to notice that a few bodies in the water are moving together, or moving towards each other in front up front of the pathway that you're taking.
Like fucking Left 4 Dead.
What do you do? Swede?
Hmm?
You notice that a few bodies in the water are moving towards each other to come together further up the path you're taking. What do you do?
Oh. Well, Axe is gonna. They're underwater, you said.
Yeah,
How deep underwater are they?
a few feet.
Few feet. What is that in a sensible measuring system?
Like a meter.
A meter.
plus.
Like a meter and a half.
About a meter, yeah.
I think Axe is gonna go fishing.
All right.
He's gonna try and slam the body closest to him with his axe.
Okay, so you're marching forward to intercept them then.
Yeah.
Okay. Azora, you notice Axe marching forward, and after a bit of having to focus because of all the other clutter that you see through the bog water, you do notice that they have that a few bodies have moved towards each other to sort of form up, and the Axe is marching towards them. What do you do?
Azora, a bit irritated that Axe is just like walking towards us without saying what he's doing. Just and then, like says to Lotus and, Aegis, gives like number, location, distance, sort of points to them, gives the etc. like 12 o'clock, about for however many meters away, etc.
Right.
And then she's gonna try and throw a javelin at one of these, try and get it into the water.
All right. Roll dex.
No, incorrect.
No.
Javelin toss. You can use strength when you use the volley action with throwing weapons.
Oh. Well, there you go.
No.
Yeah, Azora just like pulls back her arm and fucking yeets that thing as hard as she can.
Do
Fucking
it.
torpedoes it. 9. With this being in the water, I feel like it makes sense that this would do somewhat reduced damage.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Take what you can get.
Yeah.
Minus d6.
Well, it won't deal 0 damage at least. And then minus 1d6.
Oh,
Oh, wow, look at that.
7 damage. Nice. So yeah, there's a muffled like shrieking sound and bubbling up and there's like a bunch of bubbles coming up from the water. Axe, you approach the bodies. What do you do?
So,
I really hope that's an
Yeah,
enemy.
else would it be?
Axe is thinking about attacking it, but then he turns around and just wait.
A really infused fisher.
Axe just instead he just goes. He shouts, "Hey, yes, I found something here."
Shut up!
Oh,
Do you not understand the meaning of quiet and stealthy?
Wait, you yell out that? Axe?
yes.
Oh.
My God. All that training was for nothing.
No, you see,
This
He
was
was like-
Axe stepping back and deciding, wait, I'm being too impulsive. I better alert the party.
From one fuck up to another.
Okay, so you say that, and a bunch. Let's see, 5 bodies rise from the water. One of them has a javelin in its shoulder, which it grips and rips out.
Oh. What kind of bodies are these?
So, they
Name.
look.
Okay.
So they all look like men, human men. But they also all have, like toughened, like their heads are like very bumpy and misshapen. Like they almost like their heads are like sort of angled out into a sort of weird like hammerhead shape, and their noses have like flattened and widened out, and they have red eyes,
Oh,
and also it looks like the sinew of their muscles are like bulging out a bit, like unevenly as well.
that can't be good.
And they're all like they're all looking. They all look to be seething with rage.
Oh, hi guys. I can relate to that.
And then one of them points out and just like shrieks, roars as like bubbling comes up from elsewhere nearby.
Oh
And,
no.
the one closest to you pounces at you. What do you do?
I'm gonna Axe is gonna punch it in the face.
All right, roll
Well,
strong. All right. Let's see. You can rebuff its attack entirely. But Actually, no. You can avoid taking any damage,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll leap over you instead.
Nah, I can take what? But if I choose to take damage, do I do damage to it or?
No. This is a defy danger.
Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna let it jump over me.
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
handle
So yeah,
whatever's behind me, whatever's behind you. But hey,
you angle up your attack. So yeah, you angle up your fist then to catch it as it attempts to jump a bit high, and it like latches onto your arm and just bites down on your fist, and it has
Ouch.
incredibly sharp teeth.
Oh no.
Take 7 damage, and this has 1 piercing.
okay,
Oh
well,
my god.
this is a bad fight. There is like roughly 30 of them left.
Oh god. I'm down to 19 health.
You yelled.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's your fault for teaching Axe to need to consult with you all. No, but it's not.
All right, so yeah, I mean, and Azora is moving in as quick as she can, to help Axe in this.
Aegis is well, he can't really hear, so he can't really see, so he's listening out. Does it sound like others are kind of converging? Does it sound like they've been alerted, or does it sound like only these people here are?
So yeah,
alarmed?
there are 5 of them out of the water, and there was one of them shrieked out. There was you heard other bubbling. So there are there's at least like one at least one other.
I'm gonna pull the ripcord on this. Yeah, Aegis calls for the people in back to form up.
Yep, they form.
Pulling the rip.
So-
Yeah, like Aegis just yells like, "Rumbled, get in formation," and get people running
so? Is
together.
this Operation Fuck?
Yeah,
Wait,
this
so are
is-
we all wading through like waist deep water in this, or are we on like Are we on like a bit more of a dry path, like just to get a bit
I'm gonna say it's like knee deep.
knee deep water? Okay.
And we got to
But
climb up to
there
get
are
into
patches,
the
there
sea.
are bits where you can like stand up and it's not that. Like you can get like there are like mounds of mud and shit where like you can like patch mounds of mud that you can like stand on, little patches where you're not knee deep, you're like ankle deep or even not even deep at all.
Gotcha.
And I might be at a distance, but I'm gonna take Axe as my fulcrum for now, so I can cover him with javelin throws.
Right.
When I say I'm like middle row, I'm imagining I'm like a couple meters back from Axe at the least.
Right. And what are the going orders for the back squad?
Cover
In this
us,
situation.
throw javelins at them, harass the enemy.
Gotcha.
Like, they're not, like, directly engaging. They are to make it hard for the enemy to act and to move. If they... Yeah.
Okay. So, as like you take a fulcrum and you take notice of, let's say there are 3 others, like there are 3 other like bubbling, like converging towards the area. You see that they start throwing their javelins and hitting the hitting the 3 that are coming towards you.
Nice.
To like bring them so that they can't just come up and ambush. They're forced up out of the water before they get the 4 ranks.
Perfect. Yeah, and I'm calling them out for Axe and Azora to take note.
Yeah.
All right. Zora, what do you do?
So I'm going to I'm actually so there are 5 people on X?
Yeah, there are five of them are grouped up in front of Axe, and then there are like 3 stragglers on the periphery.
I am going to go up to Axe because he seems to be in a bit of a situation, and I'm gonna try and stand in defense of Axe.
All right.
Try and help him get a bit more of his footing, etc. Oh, hell's yeah! Hold 3. Yeah. So I have that. So yeah. Yeah. That is a reflexive move, so I guess I am now just
Gotcha. So you have 3 defend?
Yep, I have 3 defend.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to say that I am going to reveal Brother Lotus's 3rd move.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's one of those anime moments. He's opened the third gate.
Let's see. Just write a quick description of it.
Big move.
All right.
Heat the move.
He can aid us.
Okay, so Brother Lotus draws spiritual energy from the bog into himself.
Damn.
Like he exhales and takes up a stance as the energy of the spirits of the bog flow through his body, and then he suddenly forces
Going
his
Super Saiyan.
when and a sudden force of pure and a massive force of energy is bellows forth from his palm.
Oh my god, he's doing a Kamehameha.
Which pushes all of the which pushes the 4 that, because one of them's like on Axe's arm, so the 4 that are standing by him, it pushes the 4 of them like further apart so that they're not like completely coalesced into like one solid squad. They're separated a bit now and easier to pick off.
Nice.
My Axe just looks around and just, whoa.
Less crammed together. Less use for that bomb at the moment. Let's figure out something.
I mean, I'd also be worried about killing Axe with that bomb right now, but
He's still got 19 health. Well, I can only take off 12 of that.
I could take
Actually,
off 22
18.
of that.
Actually, no, not 12. 18. Because it's plus 2d6 damage.
Yeah.
It's like a math problem.
Not that I would roll max damage, but I could roll 20. If I had another move that I may get at my next level up, there would be a very serious chance I could one-shot Axe with that, but I don't have that yet, so it would be less likely. But still, my point being...
So, Axe, you have a weird madman with very sharp teeth biting down on your fist, and it hurts a lot. What do you do?
This makes Axe angry.
I feel like I can't justify redirecting that attack to myself.
Well, no, this isn't an attack.
Yeah.
No, you just shout, no, he bites me instead. No, but first of all, he's gonna roll his con to get fury.
Alright.
Oh no! A 7 to 9, and I suffer 1 disability. Axe isn't that angry.
I'm not sure of any way to aid that, so yeah, you're fucked.
Nah.
Ouch.
Can I yell at you, your village ain't shit, to make you that bit angrier and push that up to a 10? Your people deserve to die.
Wow. What the fuck is this?
I'm not sure why Aegis would know to yell that, though, is the problem.
Aegis yells at the Brother Lotus, just comes up behind him and says, "That's not very cash money of you." No, I'll take a disability. Axe has a -2 in int now. But yeah,
no quick thinking for you.
I can't. He can't use it. He can't use intelligent or charisma rolls when he's enraged.
He's too stupid to become angrier.
Yeah. Axe is gonna... I haven't used my bear helmet a lot. He's gonna headbutt this dude on his arm.
Alright.
And that has a +1 to headbutt.
Yeah, so roll strong.
Oh my lord.
Now roll your damage.
And I throw my javelin at him as he's knocked off.
Just...
5 damage.
Nice.
I always imagine Aegis just when he throws his javelin, it's like the weeniest little throws, but they do a lot of damage.
No, I imagine they're perfectly good.
Yeah, you headbutt him, and then Aegis,
Yeah,
and then a javelin lands itself in his shoulder, and he sort of falls to the ground in front of you. Like grabbing his head before like snarling and attempting to get back up.
Axe is gonna grab his axe and he's gonna attack him with prejudice.
Right. Hack and slash.
Extreme prejudice.
Oh no, a 7.
Alright. Damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look. My axe is close, 200, and 1 damage. So 1 more damage, please.
Wow.
And I throw a javelin at the corpse. Yeah, there we go.
God, I imagine like it's a scene. Axe has decapitated this dude, corpse lying there, and then just one of Aegis's javelins comes and lands on it.
So yeah, your axe splits its skull open as he screeches out and falls backwards falls backwards. However, you find that your axe is kind of lodged in his skull. And it's kind of hard to remove it. It seems to be stuck in this dead body's skull.
Axe, don't worry about it. Just fling the body around on the end of your axe.
Good idea.
It gives you more range.
Axe, he has that. Oh, ooh, unga, bunga.
See, this is how people didn't realize the full potential of the harpoon as a weapon, because you can turn a spear into a club.
But yeah, Axe is gonna he's gonna swing around. Actually, is there anything more nearby? Is there anyone else really nearby?
There's
What?
Zora.
Monster, right?
I've convinced Axe that his head being his axe being caught in someone's head isn't a problem. It gives him more range.
The 4 hit by Lotus's shockwave are around, and they are like trying to. They are getting up now. They are recovering.
Yeah, Axe is gonna grab his axe and he's gonna swing at the one to, let's say you're right.
Okay.
And he's gonna swing it with the other body on it.
All right.
Boonga boonga.
Roll strong. Alrighty.
Yeah, I forgot. I always have a +1 ongoing to my strength rolls.
All right. Now roll strength again.
What? Oh, why?
Oh, it's the worst of 2.
Yeah, you have a whole ass monster body. Well, it doesn't make much difference, but yeah, you have a whole ass monster body offsetting its balance.
Yeah. And gonna attack this dude.
All right.
Actually,
roll damage.
Neo, should my +1 be applied to this? Because I feel I'm ending up hitting him with the body. Is that another +1?
No, it's not.
Well, and I'm gonna throw a javelin. Because
Alright.
this machine gunning javelins at people that Axe is hitting.
Yeah, the one you hit yells as like it is knocked back a bit and like grips its head before a javelin is stuck into its shoulder. And then like it like looks back glaring at you, holding its head as its head is kind of bleeding.
'Cause you had a bad day.
Huh?
No, this guy is having a real bad day.
Azora might as well like try and finish off that one with a quick hack and slash roll standing in front of Axe.
All right.
Just spicy hit. This has my sword, so that's at least a +1 and 2 piercing. All these 7 damages, and yeah, she just takes a quick, very not trying to give up her position, just a broad, fast horizontal slash at it. Try and aim for the throat.
Yep, it's dead. Very dead.
Nice.
All right. So, Aegis. You notice that 2 of the ones that were coming to the aid, from the periphery, they actually dip back down below the water.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're trying to move somewhere else.
I'm gonna try and track that movement.
Track the movement? Alright.
Yeah.
Roll wisdom. Roll wisdom again. Worst of 2. Oh, yep, bad potion. You are colorblind, sir.
Can't believe Nustria is gonna get me killed, and somehow Azora's gonna blame me for this.
Yeah. You shouldn't have hurt her feelings. She worked really hard on that potion.
I haven't even
You
hurt
should
her
have
feelings. I kept
appreciated it
quiet
better.
about it.
Yeah, you did. That's good. Right call.
Oh my god.
Alright, so, Axe, one of the 3 remaining nearby lunges at you.
Ooh, no he doesn't. I'm gonna use my defend.
Alright.
I am going to redirect the attack from the thing you defend to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm also gonna deal damage to the attacker equal to my level.
Alright.
So, this thing lunges, and Azora's just going to, electric slide in front of Axe to intercept the thing. Just let it lunge into my shield, and then just immediately bring her sword around on it. So, I'm level 11, plus 1 damage from the sword. I also am a mercenary. When you are attacked by an enemy, you deal plus 1 damage forward against them. I've just been attacked by this enemy, so that's a total of 13 damage, 2 piercing.
Okay.
And
you did
however,
redirect
I do
attack
take the
yourself.
damage. Yeah.
So it does. So it lunges at you, and you bash it with your shield.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have its damage?
No, I did not have its damage.
Okay. So it lunges at you out of the shield, but it hangs onto your shield
Mm-hmm.
and claws and bites at you before you stick your sword in it,
Yep.
dealing 11 damage with 1 piercing.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. And you took away my fucking diamond hide, so I never even fought a piercing enemy until diamond hide was gone. Gotcha. 6. Alright.
But it does die on your sword shortly after.
Mm-hmm.
So behind Aegis, behind you, you hear 2 splashes.
I know it's like a weird way to think. I'm gonna take my attention off Axe and just like try and quickly spin around. Hey, it's time to be selfish. I'm setting Fulcrum to myself. I'm gonna call out to Axe, you know, got a problem back here, and yeah, turn attention to myself.
All right, so you turn around.
I turn around.
Yeah, two of the madmen have emerged from the water, but they're not facing you. They're actually facing the back group.
Do the back group see them?
Yes. And like they're about to advance. One of them starts to lunge.
I am going to like quickly launch it.
Raina
them.
catches it though with her knives.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, is Reyna here?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
in the
Raina's-
back line with
Oh, wow.
Nastria and so on. So what was... I gotta
Nice.
recheck her move, but I think it was about throwing knives. She's good
I
with them.
assumed she'd be guarding the wagon. Damn. Getting in there.
So she doesn't deal her damage, but she does knock it back down.
I'm gonna try and follow up on that by stabbing at the son of a gun.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am my own fulcrum right now, so... Okay, so how are we calculating this? Is it 2 individual attacks, or is it, like, just grouping the damage? Because I basically opportunity strike off of, you know,
I think
an
it's
attack.
still 2 attacks.
You do realize that's...
You deal your damage, then deal opportunity. I feel like.
What do you think,
And,
Neo?
Go ahead and make it 2 attacks.
Okay, because this is where things get because I'm attacking with a spear, so that's my attack and that's my opportunity.
It means you also hit armor twice, though.
That's the point. Yeah, it gets reduced. It gets reduced individually twice.
All right. So,
Like basically, Aegis had the anime moment where he essentially was like, "Damn, Axe and Azora are really tough. I can't be half as effective. I need to think of something." And he went away and he was deep in thought and he realized, I'll stab them twice.
nice.
So like Aegis like goes in like flurry, like seeing that, and it's also partly because he's blind at the moment that he is just basically thrusting his spear forward in that direction repeatedly to just basically get at the enemy. He's going hyper aggressive on it.
Yeah.
Because they're also partly submerged, aren't they? Being knocked back down. So yeah, Aegis is just stabbing at this motherfucker just over and over again. And
Yeah.
gets in two solid ones.
It cries out and tries to like turn around and like try to get at you, but of course you do have distance on it because of your choice of weaponry.
Mm.
So what do you do?
Yeah, Aegis is gonna like wade back and keep jabbing at him. Actually, no, there's one more, and they're going for the back line, aren't they? The other one.
Yeah.
No, Aegis is advancing then. Aegis is advancing on them.
All right.
Yeah, Aegis like stops like doing those like fucking like quick jabs, and he's like gonna basically rush forward with like a big one.
But what about the one that was trying to get at you after you had stabbed it? How do you deal with that?
Oh, it's the other one who's advancing. The other one is advancing on me. Not
No,
going
the
to-
one you had stabbed is close to you and is trying to get at you.
Oh, yeah, I'm meeting them head on with like spear attacks. That's the one I was like going at.
Okay, not the other one.
Yeah, I'm going through him to get to the one who's trying to move in on the back line.
All right. So you have some distance, so I'll let you have your first attack. I'll let you just roll hack and slash here.
Okay. Dangerous.
All right.
I've got a move where I can just turn a 7 to 9 and just say, actually, I don't want that, but I'm not going to do that. I've never used it. It feels a bit...
Meanwhile... Ooh, wow.
I'm going to roll my damage and my opportunity strike.
That concerns me. That Silavana is rolling right now.
So this time Aegis just like lunges forward really hard, like tries to run it through, and then I'm imagining landing the hit. My opportunity strike is to basically twist the blade.
All right. Silavana, what the other madman decided to just fuck it, see that his other one was keeping you busy, and decided to start just lunging full force towards the back, towards the back group. And Silavana took a look at Nostrea and just decided to lunge forward herself, meet it halfway in the air, and kick it back down into the water before drawing her hidden dagger and stabbing it in the throat.
It dead?
Nice.
It dead. She emerges from the water with its head.
Yeah, Aegis like looks at her and just pushing back the fact that she's going a bit overboard, just kind of nods and like turns his attention back towards the front line.
Yeah,
A
and obviously
decapitation's probably the best way to make sure someone's definitely dead.
Yeah, that's a confirmation kill if nothing else.
Yeah, and obviously the one you attacked is dead as well.
Nice.
I mean, Azora got stabbed in the head and she was still alive. You can never be too careful.
So, there are now, let's see. There are now 3 madmen. 2 of them are in front of Axe and Azora, and 1 of them is off to the side.
I guess so. 2 of them are in front of us, right?
Yeah.
I'll go for one of the 2. Doesn't matter which one, obviously. I guess
Alright.
for distinction's sake, the one on the left. Gonna just go in, try and get him with a good vertical chop. Oh, you know what? On a 10+, I'm going to open myself up to them for an extra d6 of damage.
Wait, what was that?
This is a 10+. I'm going to open myself up to retaliation to deal an extra d6 of damage.
Okie dokie.
Alright, let's hope this goes well. Not great. Not awful, but not great.
8 damage is
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, you stab into it, and it just kind of rushes through the pain, drags the blade further into itself to get at you with a nasty bite.
The ideal would have been one-shotting it, which I theoretically could have done, but didn't quite muster enough.
You wrapped that extra d6 into that damage roll.
Take
Yeah.
8 damage with 1 piercing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that is with the. That is with my sword and with the extra d6.
Azora isn't my fulcrum at the moment, but I want to throw a javelin at that one.
All right, roll dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your damage.
I am my own fulcrum still, so.
Oh yeah.
This seems like bullshit now I think about it. This seems
Yeah.
like
You had to roll to do that, though. It wasn't automatic. It wasn't just like adding a d6 to my damage roll. But
So yeah, your first javelin kind of
I like to imagine Aegis is just like doing one in each hand now instead of like one at a time.
So your first javelin kind of cracks itself, kind of just bounces off the hardness of its skull, but then your second one lands in its eye, and it slumps over.
This is my plan. I will just be faster.
so I think that
Power.
implies they have 9 health.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
did
where we're
8
at.
with 2 piercing. If 1 damage just bounces off, but 2. Well,
Well,
anyways.
Sylvana also took one out with exactly 9 damage, so
Oh, well.
yeah.
Actually, no, she did. What that was, she has she takes the better of 2 damage rolls,
Oh.
and also has a +2 to damage.
Okay. Well, we
You
got
actually
a
killed 10.
range at least. Wow, they're fucking hardy. Okay. Especially for like possibly 30 of them.
All right, so Axe, the last one in front of you in Azora, rushes at you. What do you do?
Oh, he's gonna use his good old axe again, with a dude on it. But yeah, he's gonna swing at him.
Oh.
All right, roll strength twice.
Remember, I have a +1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an 8. Huh.
Yep.
Rather than remove the body, I will get used to the body.
You can avoid taking damage, but your axe will also get lodged in this one's body, and you won't be able to move it, and it'll get truly stuck.
You know, it's funny.
I can, yeah.
I'm gonna make it stuck in axes.
So yeah, you knock this thing aside, but with such force to offset the balance of the body on it, that the handle slips from your hands, and it's just kind of lodged in this dude.
Axe just goes, "No, mine!" And he's gonna he's gonna try and grab his axe.
Wait, did he deal damage with that?
No.
In that case, so I'm still standing in defense of Axe, and he was just attacked. Can I deal damage to the attacker?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal damage to the attacker equal to my level again. So that's total with my sword. That's 12 damage in this scenario.
Yeah, you cut it down, and you cut it down. It was left open by the axe being lodged in its side and knocked off balance by the body attached to the axe leaning off to the other side, and you just took that opportunity to just slice right through him.
I totally forgot about something earlier. Alright, I fixed it. It's fine.
So the last remaining madman who's on the periphery shrieks out, points at the back row, and you actually hear it speak. It yells out, "Blake! Coward! Come face us, loose branch! We dare join or die. And before it dives back into the bog water and like tries to speed off towards Loose Branch, do you attempt to stop it?
Yes, I am going to. Damn, I should have taken my pinning move. Fuck, took the wrong one. I am gonna try and hurl a javelin at it.
All right. Roll dex.
Actually,
Or strength, maybe.
strength. There might not be much point to it unless Aegis also. No, I'll still try. Ooh, no.
Uh-oh. No,
I
sir.
miss.
You mark off 1 ammo.
It flies backwards and hits Nastria. Just
Yeah.
as she's rearing up.
You miss entirely, and it's speeding off.
Yeah, that's not good.
So, regroup. What's up?
Yeah, Aegis is just... Aegis looking over the group. Aegis looking over just... with everyone. Well, we can try and quickly make it to Loose Branch before they can get defensible, or we can pull back and heal up a little bit, take stock.
Certainly could have gone better.
Definitely could have gone better. Aegis says, looking at Axe.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose the element of surprise. That much is certain at this point. But question is whether we want to keep pressing on or not.
Blake spits into the water and just says, "Fucker called me out. Thought they lost their minds."
They probably
Doesn't mean they haven't.
For that matter, I don't remember them looking like that.
they look worse or better.
A lot worse. As far as I remembered, they were just regular humans.
You see why this might be the interest of the outside cities by now. This could go much further.
So, the hell is this then?
Experimentation, modification. I don't know all the details. I just know we were sent here to to check in on this.
Pointed at us, said join or die. The hell is it? Join what?
Should we go and find out?
Just want the damn village back, man.
Right, Aegis kind of rolls his eyes at that, looks to Azora. What do you think? Do we press on or do we pull back?
What shape are you in?
I'm in press on. They're probably going to expect us at this point, and we're going to go in expecting a fight, but... Well, we're getting one either way.
Azora sort of, sighs and, thinking to herself, as fast as that thing was moving, there's no way it's going to get back there with plenty of time to spare, that they'll be prepared for us.
And Loose Branch is up in the trees, right? So they're not going to be able to pull any of that. They're not going to be able to just jump out of the water on us.
Can still jump out of the trees. In any case, problem is, right now, if we head in, obviously we're going to have no element of surprise, and they will be completely on guard, waiting for us. If anything, taking a bit more time will help us regain, not quite the element of surprise, but at least they won't be expecting us. They won't be quite as on guard as they will be now. On the other hand, the greater concern is them mounting a counterattack. Although, if we stay prepared for a counterattack, it's easier to defend than invade.
We could use those bombs once we get there. Not use them on the people, just rattle anywhere they might be able to defend.
True. Still, as much as I'm in a hurry to deal with things, I think the tactical advantage might be to play things a bit more cautiously here, not just charge in, overextend.
Besides anything else, if they're going to hold their defense in Loose Branch, they're going to be up in the trees while we're approaching in the water. We'll be massively exposed.
If anything, we probably have a better advantage if they come and try and retaliate us at camp, and we can defend from there, with our own territory. Assuming we don't kill them all then, or if they don't charge in, we can take a bit more time to prepare to invade. They won't be as ready as as expecting us as they are now, and we can readjust our strategy.
Alright. Yeah, Aegis turns to the group. We're pulling back for now. Gonna hold out. Stay on guard. But Aegis does turn to Zora. I don't think they have any reason to come out to meet us. They've got all the reasons to just stay in Loose Branch and wait us out, and we're not exactly equipped to just do a siege here and starve them out of the place. So
I agree, but we're no more equipped right now than we will be sooner. If anything, we're less equipped right now.
Maybe we got to give them a reason to leave Loose Branch, meet us out somewhere where they don't have that advantage. Problem is, they all seem like. By the way, I imagine we're heading back to the village as we're having this conversation. We're heading out now. Issue is, I don't know how to tempt them with anything. They're in Loose Branch, they have all the stuff they need. I don't think lighting a fire around here is necessarily the smart thing to do to try and move them. I don't think they'd even be all that reciprocal to it. We need something that they want to get them out into the open.
Still, in any case, we're going to need multiple guards at all times, on patrol at camp. We can't risk them trying something sneaky.
Yeah.
So Jailbird heads up to you, Aegis.
Mm-hmm.
Says, "Hey, boss. Question.
Yeah.
You were told to come here. That inspector guy in Custer, you said he told you to investigate.
Yeah.
Axe over there. You get those bodies off your axe yet?
Working on it.
What do you think? Think we should take a body back? I don't know if any of us are equipped to do an autopsy, but that's what you were here to do, right?
That might be useful, though I'm not quite sure how much any of us would really know. None of us are medical experts. Nostria has some...
I was gonna say, Nostria would
Yeah, but isn't she magical healing, not just medic? No,
she's not just but magical. There could very likely be something magical in the nature of these guys.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Aegis turns to Axe. Hey, carry those bodies back. We might need them.
Okay, that's a weird request, but okay.
Might need them bodies.
Alright, so yeah, Axe, you got 2 bodies, and you carried 2 bodies and your axe.
He's gonna drag them. No. Just drag one.
Alright.
He's a huge guy.
Yeah,
I think he can get 2 over a shoulder.
On me. Oh yeah, no, what he's actually doing, he's just launching his axe over his shoulder and they hang a dangle off it.
So, you're heading back to camp to your group. This feels like it could be a good end of session point. Would you, or do you want to keep going?
I think I'll agree. We can call it there for the day. Though I don't think I've really got great big bond advancements at that point, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I have
kind of in the middle of things.
And as always, I forgot to write them while we were playing.
Because I feel like, next session would then be
Big
the raid of Loose Branch, and this was sort of establishing everything. So I think this feels natural. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah.
Agree? Alright. So walk back, you go back to camp to lick your wounds and get ready for a big fight. And end of session there. So, any bonds updated?
I definitely have. Give me a second to write this.
Azora never confronted me over the thing, but Em told me she wanted Azora to confront Aegis over the thing, but it also really never had an opportunity.
So here's the thing. I don't know if this is a update of a bond or a new bond. So it's about this. So it's this thing, yeah. Azora wants to help Axe. Her training is weird, but Axe will go along for now. The only one, because the current bonds I have is Azora seems to understand like Axe's lots of. He has 2 bonds with her right currently. One is that from the last session, and the second one is. Oh, I mean, the second one haven't really come into play that much.
I think it's
all
still
of mine are
like.
just- I think all of mine are just kind of wheel spinning at the moment. It feels like all of them are in progress.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Axe confront his past. Kind of doing that at the moment. We're in the middle of it. Doesn't seem like anything's changed. Axe is dangerous. Could cause problems for us. Guess what? He did again.
I mean, this was for a different reason. This was him overcompensating for the impulsiveness.
Yeah, but I still don't feel it's really changed.
Still, I'm unsure about that act.
At least he's
Azora was-
trying.
Meanwhile, with Azora, I'm just kind of a hypocrite
Mine
at this
ends
point.
with the axe with at least he's trying.
Azora turns every bump in the road into a hill to die on. I'm glad she only takes jobs for the good of others, but freebies, blah, blah, blah. This is a whole big freebie. We haven't really that hypocrisy is just kind of standing for a moment. Even what happened, Azora stood in guard of Axe. She takes her defense levels to an extreme that I can only respect. But I envy that I could never be half as effective. Well, that's weird.
Now you're double as effective as you were.
Yeah, but that was like
You have better damage dice than Azora right now if you're fulcruming yourself.
I just
I
don't know
only
how
deal
to
with
advance
D10
that
plus
now.
1.
I don't know how to advance that. I feel like, yeah, I don't know, because that feels like just that's not even a bond with Azora at that point. It's a bond with my fucking self.
You'll have to challenge Azora to a sparring match. So I have 2.
Okay, no,
Alright.
I think I reworked my first bond there with Azora. So it's the first one. Azora doesn't understand X and what he goes through when he fights. Noah, she tries to understand. I changed that too. She it's kind of like the same, but like updated. She doesn't understand X what he goes through when he fights, but she seems to. She seems to try and help Axe, even if her method seems weird.
Nice. Yeah, take an XP for that.
Yay.
Alright, and what are your bonds, Zora?
So one I have 2, one with each. I had Axe may not be able to control himself, but if he can, I will force him to learn. That's obviously updated. Axe seems receptive to his training. Then he forgot to explain what he was doing, then thought to do so and yelled in the middle of our stealth mission. At least he's trying.
Good. Take an XP
I
for
mean,
that.
that is serious, he is trying to be better.
Yeah.
Which is a good sign. I think I have an idea of where that's going to go next time, but let's give that room to develop a bit more. So, I also had... This is an interesting pivot on this one. Aegis agreed to take a rather difficult personal job for Cairo. I'm glad his sense of loyalty is stronger than desire for pay. That has become... Aegis made a deal for all of us that I do not approve of, and I worry what will happen if he tries to hold me to the agreement he made.
Nice. XP for that. And Aegis, you didn't advance anything, right?
No, I feel like all mine are just kind of wheel spinning at the moment.
Well, did you at least help your fulcrum at great risk to yourself?
I don't know. I don't think I did. Even if the fulcrum was me. I feel like the fulcrum has to be someone else for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the fulcrum could be me, helping me at risk to myself.
Actually, you know what? I feel like with your alignment, I think we've discussed it. I know we've discussed this before, but like, I feel like help your fulcrum at greater risk to yourself. I feel like, with the alignment, it doesn't have to mechanically be who you have as a fulcrum, right?
Just has to be helping someone, I guess.
It just has to be like helping an ally in battle, I feel.
Okay.
At risk.
And in that sense, you actually did, because you turned around and advanced on the madmen when they were trying to go after the back row.
Hmm.
And like you got in close as well. So I'm gonna say yes, you did take an XP.
Nice. I will take that.
Did Azora defend those weaker than herself?
She defended Axe, who, frankly, in this sense, yes, is just he cannot withstand that much punishment. He's kind of squishy and Azora absorbed a lot of damage that potentially could have killed him.
Alright, yeah. Take that. Axe, did you learn something new about a location or culture?
Did I learn anything? I mean, weird monster things in the swamp.
Yeah, you learned all about their whole weird deal and falling out.
Yeah.
You knew there were monsters in the swamp going in.
Yeah, but he learned about the loose branch culture, the bandits and everything. These people trying to survive.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, take an XP for that.
Yep.
All right. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Well, we learned the criminals of Loose Branch, how they not just Loose Branch of Deadwater, how they operate, how the war benefited them profiting off of it. We learned a good deal about the effects of what could potentially be tied to gamble and all of the doctoring of people. Though a lot of that was speculation on Aegis's behalf of just what they're doing.
So you learned how Loose Branch was treating the war, and then you learned what happened, the split. And, you also learned about how they're, second ring in the crime world.
Hmm.
Yeah. So take an XP for that. Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you overcame a group of the madmen.
Who dealt pretty chunky damage.
Yeah. Did you loot a memorable treasure?
No. We never loot treasure as this party.
We
We did a couple of times.
That one time. I'll take an XP for playing. Well game. Well game.
Still not quite
I
leveled up.
did.
I'm 7 points away from level 11, when I'll probably become a
Nice.
battle master.